Continues over Channi's K card, with the BJP citing the Congress party's Samvidhan hypocrisy, saying the Congress party clearly supports the Tukre ecosystem.
अलगाववादी और आतंकवादियों के साथ हमेशा से रहा है, ये तो हमने देखा है। याकूब मेमन की पैरवी, अफजल गुरु की पैरवी, 26/11 में पाकिस्तान को क्लीन चिट देने की कोशिश। अब कांग्रेस पार्टी के सांसद चरणजीत चन्नी जी, जो पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री रहे हैं, वो पार्लियामेंट में खड़े होकर कहते हैं कि अमृतपाल सिंह पर एनएसए लगाना गलत है, उनके बोलने की आजादी पर हमला है और उनको रिहा किया जाना चाहिए। कांग्रेस पार्टी आज अलगाववादी और खालिस्तानियों के समर्थन में उतर आई है। ये वही कांग्रेस पार्टी है जो संविधान की बड़ी बड़ी बातें करती है। क्या ये संविधान सम्मेत है? क्या ये संविधान की रक्षा कर रहे हैं? जो व्यक्ति भारत के टुकड़े टुकड़े करने की बात करता है, पैरवी करता है, इंदिरा गांधी जी की हत्या को सही बुलाता है, उसके बचाव में और उसके पक्ष में आज बात रखी जा रही है। ये कॉम्पिटिटिव अपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स चल रही है। आम आदमी पार्टी भी इसी प्रकार के एलिमेंट्स का समर्थन करती है, दूसरी ओर कांग्रेस पार्टी भी इसी प्रकार के एलिमेंट्स का समर्थन करने लगी है। वोट बैंक की राजनीति में, वोट बैंक की राजनीति के लिए क्या क्या नहीं करेंगे लोग। आज राहुल गांधी बताए, क्या ये मोहब्बत की दुकान है और क्या ये संविधान की बात है? आज कांग्रेस पार्टी पूरी तरह से एक्सपोज हो चुकी है।
So Congress is insulting the constitution. This is clear that the Congress party is supporting the Tukre ecosystem. That's the attack that has come in from the BJP. Amandeep, all right, stay on with us. Before that, let's go across to Colonel Arasan Singh joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Singh, the BJP says that this is vote bank politics of the Congress party. Charanjit Singh Channi coming out in support of Amritpal Singh, a known separatist.
No, it's... when the previous CDS, he referred to a 2.5 front. He meant, the half front is within. But I have just further qualified it, and I say this is a 3-front situation in India. And out of that third front that he talked about, half that front is in Parliament, and even maybe even more. So you have these rascals, I mean, who didn't deserve to be there. And look, I'm not a politician. I don't believe in that, Janta Janardhan and all. I am a nationalist. I believe in the integrity, territorial integrity of this country and the emotional unity of this country. Now, anybody who doesn't fit into that, template, I call him an anti-national, and so this guy Channi, remember, I can tell you, I mean, people may differ with me. He was the chief minister when there was an assassination attempt on the Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Firozpur. People should not forget that. And very mysteriously, the way it was handled by, by what is powers that be in India. I mean, it was a commission of inquiry should have been instituted, but the Supreme Court arrogated on itself the power to, intervene, to carry out an inquiry, and then there was a perfunctory inquiry carried out, and, they laid a blame on one, hapless SP, and they got away with it. So Channi, with many others, was part of that conspiracy, and I dare say that. Because you take the entire program itinerary, his presence, he's being absent from the scene. If Sonia Gandhi had visited, this guy would have wagged his tail. And now he's wagging his tail to these Khalistanis. What do you mean to say? There are so many criminals who have got elected.
Yes, unacceptable that Channi is backing him. Colonel Singh, thank you for joining us with your views. And Amritpal is someone who is open about being a disciple of the Khalistani separatist and terrorist Bhindranwale. And it's problematic that Channi has made that statement. Thank you for joining us. We have more breaking